second quarter of 2026 is really time to shine, go for the things that you like and want to achieve. There is no more Mercury retrograde, there is no more eclipse season, there is nothing else that holding you back. Sun is out, we going out. This is overall a good energy for this special quarterly reading. We will be using Thoth Tarot, which is very powerful and very telling. So this is reading for your sun sign, and let's see what is the energy for the next quarter from April, May, and until the end of June. And low key, the very end of June is exactly the time when things again kind of like start, being a little bit, you know, a little bit, you know. So when I'm telling you, this is the time to get things done and to go for what's yours and don't have any excuses at all. I'm not lying to you. Pisces, so we're gonna see how second quarter of your year will go. That means April, May, and June. What energy it has, what is it good for, what exactly do you need to know and be excited about. So I'm doing my special reading. I'm doing my special reading. Okay, Pisces. I'm not gonna lie, but it seems like overall this is the quarter of sudden unexpected changes. This is the quarter of things literally like universe is almost like surprising you in very unexpected ways where you just, you know, you think that things gonna go one way, but they go completely other way. And this is the quarter for you to be completely be ready and be adaptable and take every single opportunity with this kind of like open mindset, right? You thinking that you're going to do certain things, but then universe is actually shifting you to do other things. That will be a really important thing to learn how to adapt and learn how to just like go with the flow, because again, something is telling me that like we don't really like know in what world we really live in, so it doesn't really make sense to like plan so long ahead. Speaking of April and beginning of this quarter, you will be actually exploring more the opportunities of expressing yourself and doing things that you actually love, something that really brings you a lot of joy. That could be actually a new hobby, that could be a new job that you really like and you have a lot of enthusiasm about it, like things that you would go on your own, right? Like it's not something that people need to push you to do. It's April is really time for opportunities. April is really time for you to go after things and just like enjoy yourself. Now when we go into the May and into the middle of this quarter, it's more about standing on business. It's more about if you were just learning in the beginning of this quarter, like what it's like to like your things, what it's like to enjoy things, what it's like to go for after what's yours, and really like resonating with this, feeling in your heart. Then May is more about like, oh, now I know what's mine, now I know what I need to do, now I know what I want to fight for. And this is the time when you will be standing on ground. This is the time when you will be standing on business, and again truly protecting something that you think you deserve and that belongs to you. And the end of this quarter is June. Is probably one of the most happiest things here because we have the sun card, and the sun is all about enjoying things and loving things and living to the full potential. And this is also the time when a lot of manifestations coming true. This is the time when a lot of your dreams coming true again. Kind of like the highlight of this quarter for you is that you need to know what you like deep inside here, because the manifestations through the sun, they only come through when you love what you're doing and when you wake up excited and you allow your like inner child to shine and actually get what your inner child wants. So creativity, joy, and fun will be there. Aries, we're gonna see how your second quarter of 2026 will go. What is the energy for April, May, and June? What do you need to know? What do you need to focus on? What is the opportunities? What is the opportunities for you here? So I'm doing my special reading. I'm doing my special reading for you, Aries. You already off to the good start. You already, Aries, all of your cards are major arcanas. This is crazy. This is going to be transformative and life-changing. This is going to be transformative and life-changing. Your quarter, specifically quarter two, April, May, and June, is all surrounded by the energy of success, going forward, achieving what's yours, and really seeing how things are speeding up for you. So if you're trying to make some sort of breakthrough, professional breakthrough, or actually like even traveling, like you might be going places to places, you might be traveling a lot, you might be seeing a lot of world, or overall being on the go. You literally could be like in your car all the time, just like going to one places, another places, meeting friends, going outside, just like constantly traveling, doing something. When it comes to April, April is the time when you are literally like exiting the loop. It's literally the time when you kind of like finish this game. You finishing this video game, you finishing like all the levels that you've been playing. You were like collecting the loot, and you were getting all the equipments right. But now it's time to kind of like step into something bigger. It's really time of ending some sort of major, really significant period of your life and moving forward and start discovering like what else is there for you, what else is there for you. So if you're trying to escape some sort of negative situations, this is really great for April. This is really great for just overall leaving things behind. And if you have projects that you need to finish, April will be the month when things will actually come to a very logical ending. Now, when it comes to May we have our favorite card, meaning there will be a lot of things, there will be a lot of scenarios that will be rewritten by you. They will be rebuild, right? So I would definitely use this tower energy not to just like sit around and wait for changes to come into you, but to force actually those changes into your life and completely allow yourself to reinvent yourself and really let go of all the old parts that like don't really resonate with you anymore. Go, and in that case you will actually live through this arcana in the best way possible, right? And then speaking of June and the end of quarter 3, we have Lost, meaning this is the time to like really go for what's yours and really be hungry for your desire to be loved, desire to make money, desire to be on a public eye, like whatever is really like kind of like almost like corrupting your mind, like you feel so horny for success. Like this is the time to shine. This is the time to almost like go all in. This is the time to go all in and make everything happen. Again, with the Chariot here, it seems like overall this quarter will be a lot about changes and progress and achieving major things. Taurus, let's see how your quarter 2 will go. April, May, June. What is the energy there for you? I also want to say that we already start the quarter 2 with Venus being in your sign, so it cannot go wrong. Like it's really very powerful energy. Oh, we love that. Okay, I'm doing my special reading here. Listen, it seems like something is like you really getting into better financial situation for sure. Your overall card for the quarter 2 for both for all April, May, and June is gain, Nine of Discs. This is actually the best card for financial gain. This is the best card for kind of like capitalizing of resources and finally, like having enough savings to feel safe, having enough kind of like workload to do to know that like, hey, I'm gonna be good. I know where money coming from. I know exactly where I'm gonna get them. I know exactly like that. I am feeling very confident and very safe in this moment. So overall, quarter 2, again, April, May, June, it's all surrounded by financial success, by safety, by predictability, and overall very logical use of your resources because it is Venus and Virgo, meaning like you're gonna love this predictability. As we speak of the April itself, we have science. Science is all about finding more safe, more stable, again, like just like more safe kind of time in your life. Again, like science is kind of all about like imagine when people discovered some sort of antibiotics and they know like, oh, now we rely on this and now we know that we're going to be safe. Our kids will be safe, we will be safe, like we're going to use the advantage of this Mercury in Aquarius to our advantage to make our lives more safe and more positive. For the May, you have works, Three of Discs. Again, it's something where you achieve some sort of milestone financially. It's some sort of milestone that you achieve with literally like the work that you do. Mars and Capricorn seems like you will be really busy during that time and you will be putting a lot of work, but you also will be seeing a lot of improvements in your life overall. So if you have some sort of projects, if you want to really lock in on something, May will be the month when you will be doing a lot of work. May will be the month where you will be doing a lot of just improvements. And going into the June, Ace of Discs, so complete new opportunities, complete fresh start. Again, when it comes to your finances and also your resources, including your overall time and labor and your health, all the resources that you can like physically feel and touch, they come into a new level. They come into a new kind of like a, if you're going up this like a spiraling timeline, you definitely elevating yourself here, seeing some improvements and seeing some new opportunities. So overall, it seems like quarter 2 for you is really all about gain and success. Geminis, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026, meaning April, May, and June. This is definitely going to be a lot of fun. It is your birthday time, so we are gonna see how it's all gonna play out. Let's see, Geminis. Mm. Geminis. Geminis, this is so beautiful. Your overall quarterly card for all April, May, and June is love, two of cups. This is going to be really the quarter when you enjoy everything you do, and you're gonna feel like everything is supporting you around you. So that includes the universe, that includes people around you. Obviously, Venus in Cancer is all about love, relationships, and overall beautiful gestures. It's like when people, it doesn't necessarily have to be like one-on-one relationship, but it could be if you are looking for a relationship. It seems like second quarter will be really good for that. But it's also when public eye is just like loving you, right? Like you're doing something, people cheer for you. This is very amazing. We have art for April. Art is all about combining different parts of yourself. And Geminis, you have too many parts of yourself, and that's okay. What are we going to do with it is we're going to combine all these things and make and really get into this alchemic process and make those things work, right? Like combine all the polar opposite side of ourselves to come up with something genius, come up with something so unique, something that makes you, Gemini's you, right? Like there's only one Tupac Shakur, there's only one Stevie Nicks, there's only one, I don't know, like Angelina Jolie, like because they used the art. They combined everything about them to make it so special. Then as we go into the May adjustment, this is definitely all about bringing balance into your life. This is all about finally finding this like a very stable place into your life, right? Like if and it seems like something that you again figuring out in April will be stabilizing your life in May. So if you are working right now, if you are repaying some sort of debts, if you are, really pushing yourself over the edge and over the limit, it seems like things will really slow down in the best way possible closer to May, because again, that will be the time when you'll be able to feel kind of like the rest and relaxed feeling here. But what's really exciting, the fortune that you have in June. So literally your birthday month, unless you're May Gemini, which is also cool. June is going to be time of surprises, and it's going to be the time of just like overall, like you have no idea how universe is about to surprise you. You have no idea how exciting things will be. Things are gonna really go uphill. Things are gonna impress you so much. So whatever work you do, whatever things you do, whatever relationship you're trying to have, this is such a lovely vibe. This is definitely the vibe of like, "Ah, I love this so much. I enjoy everything that I do." And it seems like universe is just like want to spoil you and surprise you and really want to know that you are the favorite. You are the favorite. Cancers, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026, April, May, and June. We're gonna see what is the energy there, what is really good for you, what are what are you gonna do with it? What is the energy there? So let's see, Cancers. Let's see, Cancers. Mm. Wow, Cancer, this is actually very magical energy here. So overall energy for quarter 2 for April, May, and June overall is peace. Is the time when you're actually finding those like mental balance. It's really good if you are a little bit in an anxious place right now. It's really good if you are in a place of kind of like you don't know where to go, right? Like peace, it's moon in Libra. It's all about kind of like finding those like little things and bringing them together and really feeling stable, really feeling predictable, really feeling like everything is really going your way. So if you are, I don't know, like waiting for some paperwork, if you are waiting for some sort of results from the tests, maybe you passing some sort of midterms, maybe you're applying for jobs, right? Like this is a really good time for you to, again, just like know everything is happening, everything will be great. And again, peace, right? Like you're not waking up worrying, you're not waking up anxious, you're just going for things that are yours. And then April itself, we have the universe, which is a really great card to really exit the loop and really exit the matrix and really exit whatever, like all scenarios that you were working through and you didn't really need them anymore, right? Like it's kind of like the step up into the new world. It's the step up into the new, new level, new game, new character developments, new lore, new chapter, new book, whatever you want to call it. This is like a complete, like I'm leaving my old self behind. I'm finishing everything that I needed to finish, and I'm putting two and two together. I'm putting those puzzles together, and I'm going through with it. Now, May for you is, what is it? Debauch. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about delusion because it is Venus and Scorpio, and it's basically the things that like because you will be elevating your life, you might start having like too many I want, too many I desire, too many, right? Like it's kind of like the time when you you know, could totally overspend or could totally like invest money into something that's not worth investing. So May for you is kind of the months to really be realistic as possible because again, this like Venus and Scorpio is bringing some sort of this like feeling of delusion and hiding the information. But the thing is, June for you is Ace of Discs, meaning this is a good time for any financial opportunities and overall more logical using of your resources, including your time, including your labor, including your health, including like anything that you can like actually touch physically, right? So if you're looking for some sort of promotions, if you're looking to get into the new tax bracket during June, this is all possible. And overall, it could be like new opportunities, considering there is like a two of swords here with aces of discs. It seems like this is the vibe of like you know something great is coming, like a promotion, and you're totally using it to your advantage. Leos, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026 for April, May, and June. And we're going to see exactly what is the energy there, what is something that you need to know and be excited about. It feels like it's going to be a really exciting quarter. So immediately we get the Leo card, of course. Okay, Leo. So overall, the vibe for your quarter is all about pursuing your passion, is all about pursuing things that you love. It's really like if you're really horny about money, success, love, it doesn't really matter. Something that really just like you feel the instinct, you feel the need to go for it, you feel the need to, you know, just like achieve something and go for it and like make it happen. This is the time to follow your passion. This is the time when also all these things will really work best, and it's kind of also the time of getting rid of any sort of shame, right? Because lust is all about there is no shame. Like we are moving into the direction where we completely embracing ourselves, we going for the things that we love, we you know we taking advantage of opportunities and we making things happen and work for us. So it seems like it will be also a very spicy month. You will be meeting a lot of lovers. You will be overall involved in a lot of creative progress too. So if you're doing some sort of arts, this is amazing. For the April itself, we have Prince of Swords, which is overall a great time to kind of like start moving towards your plans and start moving towards the goals that you had in your mind. This is definitely a month when things will be happening really fast to you. One of the things, if I could, right, like if I could to look at it, I would really see whether I'm actually following the plan rather than blindly following something, because this is kind of like a problem with the Prince of Swords. Like he can be a little bit too blind by his own ideas and his own like ideology. So you know so then going into the what is it, May, we have Seven of Discs. Seven of Discs is all about Saturn, Saturn and Venus together. It's kind of like the energy where when you want things so badly, sometimes you will be tested with patience, sometimes you will be tested with like discipline, and that will be the time when really you will need to kind of like be on your best behavior discipline wise, because this is how things will happen to you. Things will happen to you not through just like a random moments, but through actually work that you're putting in. And then we have Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is Princess of Swords. This is not a Prince of Swords. So Princess of Swords and Knight of Swords, you see how they are actually developing into each other? Seems like the energy that you will be going through in April will completely evolve in June. And June is actually the month when things will be happening really fast. And a lot of information will really allow you to make this breakthrough. But also, everything that I said about Princess of Swords is what is it? Reliable, relatable, it's still relatable, it's still relatable. Like you want to really make sure you're following the plan rather than just making up things in your mind and blindly following them. Virgo, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026, meaning April, May, and June. We're going to see what is the energy there, what is very likely to happen to you, and what do you need to be excited about. So let's see what is the energy there. Damn, Virgos. So Virgo, listen, your second quarter, which means all the April, May, and June, is really about you making such a significant progress and really taking your path and your life and your responsibility for your life into your own hands. There is nobody who can really stop you because you will be very determined. And what you will need to do and embody is to embody this like a very masculine archetype of just like going for things that are yours, like really being actually like look at the Aries friends. If you have Aries friends, look at the things that they do, look how they, decisive they are and how they use this fire inside of them to achieve something, right? Speaking of the Aries archetype in general, that will be the energy that you will need to embody in order to achieve your goals, right? Like, but as long as you're fearless, as long as you really go for it, as long as you're ready to compete with people, you will be achieving so much. On the other note, it could actually play out that there will be such a really like old school gentleman who will be taking care of you, actually, who will be helping you, who will be, could be your boss, could be overall person with a lot of power. Going into April, we have the Sun manifestation card. Everything you really want, everything you really enjoy is about to embody itself, as long as you really know exactly what do you want, right? Like it's Sun asking you to be extremely clear with what you want, what you embody. But this is the time to have fun. This is the time to really, express yourself and let your inner child out. Then we have Valor, 7 of Wands. So it seems like you will be using this Aries energy regardless. Like there is no way for you to not to use it. This is the time when you will be just, standing in business, fighting for what's yours, and making sure things are happening. This is Mars in Leo. So again, Leo, Sun is also Leo because Sun rules the Leo, right? We have the Emperor. So there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of, there's a lot of archetypes that might be uncomfortable to you to step into, but you kind of need to. You will kind of need to step into those archetypes to make things happen. And just again, just know deep inside like what exactly you want, because Mars and Leo is not working because he has a plan, or Mars in Leo is not working because like he got inspired. Mars in Leo works because Mars and Leo wants to be the best. Mars wants to be on a public eye and shine. And interestingly enough, we have our favorite card, the Tower, for you June, meaning you really will need to force those changes yourself, right? Like don't sit around and wait for universe to push this Tower moment into you. Get rid of the old scenarios, get rid of the things that are not really making sense to you, get rid of the things that you don't really connect with anymore. So that will be the best way to live through this archetype. Libra, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026, meaning April, May, and June. So we're going to see exactly what is the energy behind that, what do you need to know, be excited about, and what are the opportunities that you can pursue this quarter, Libra. Hmm. Okay, Libra. So this quarter is all about actually looking into what you like and looking into what is directly corresponding with your heart and really going for it. It seems like you will be really busy with overall doing things that are, joyful for you. So it's overall really joyful month. It's overall the time when you just, going for what's yours. Like you want really have a nice and bright and like fiery relationship is going to be there, right? Like night Knight of Wands is also all, about type of a man who will be around there. So if you're trying to get into a relationship, this is going to be a really good time. But again, just follow something that you enjoy, follow something that your heart is telling you, because that will be the key to achieving things. Then as we go into the April, we have the Hierophant, and Hierophant is all about power and hierarchy and actually being kind of this like a translator between like the universe and the world, the real world. So it seems like you will be understanding overall how the system works, how like this world works, and kind of like finding this almost like a loophole and a shortcut to elevate yourself through the system. It's really good. It's really good card if you are, working in some sort of structure or establishment with very clear rules and hierarchical steps. That could be a promotions, that could be overall some sort of like a good luck moment, right? Like especially if you are being within the system. Sometimes it could also mean some sort of like a marriage and being committed in relationships. So that's very interesting. And what's interesting about your May and your June is that we have 7 of Discs following 8 of Discs, meaning that whatever you do in May, whatever work you start, whatever progress you do, you will need to put a lot of discipline, because it is Saturn in Taurus. It is all about, let's take a minute. It's gonna, as long as it's gonna take exactly that. we're not rushing anywhere. We're trying to make things happen, because if you will use this archetype very successfully, and you will be really committed, and you will be really disciplined, and you will be really obedient, June is prudence, right? This is a, what is it, sun in Virgo, uh blooming, like you literally blooming, you literally achieving everything. Eight of Discs is all about progress, is all about feeling so in the right place, and it's really good for your finances. And again, especially if you're getting some sort of promotion, especially if you're looking for some sort of promotion, for some sort of job, this is all about feeling like you are in the right place, and you see how everything is completely balanced and perfect and aligned, and this is exactly how you're gonna feel. Scorpio, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026, meaning April, May, and June. We're gonna see exactly what is something exciting that you need to be expecting. What is the energy there? What do you need to know? Let's see. Okay, this is cute. This is cute. This is cute. Okay, so Scorpios, this is going to be a really interesting quarter for you, because your overall energy is the Princess of Sword, and Princess of Sword is all about kind of like discovering new ideas, discovering new even mindset and things in your mind that you studies, even like something that you were really trying to do maybe before, but it didn't really like develop into something bigger. And it seems like that will be your growth moment when it comes to your mentality, when it comes to your intellect, when it comes to thoughts, ideas, and even like again like mindset, right? Like this is definitely the time for you to step in into more abundant mindset and really know that like your thoughts are creating a lot of your reality, right? Like the things that you think about yourself, the things that you think about, the opportunities. There will be a lot of mental work. There will be a lot of learnings. There will be a lot of, like great actually if you're trying to pass some sort of exams now and like learn and prepare for them, because it's definitely a student card. As we go into April, you have abundance, Three of Cups. This is overall some sort of milestone that you're achieving. It could be work, it could be study, it could be relationship too, right? Something that you are completely satisfied about, something that makes you feel really proud for yourself, something where you find just like just being happy that you did something, right? Like you're pushing through right now, especially if you're pushing through right now. And I do encourage you to push through month of April still. By the end of the month, you will feel this abundance. You will find this moment of abundance. Now, as we go into the May for you is cruelty. Cruelty is all about kind of like having those like heavy thoughts and heavy ideas, and it seems like it completely connected to this Princess of Swords, because you are having like a lot of like new revolution in your mind. And when you adopting some sort of new mindset, there will be some sort of your subconsciousness and some sort of scenarios that were planted into your mind that will say, well, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm ready to move on. I don't know if I'm ready to like really adopt those new mindset. And that will be really kind of like a battle, right? Like Mars's in Gemini is a little bit like very chaotic. You will be like trying to do a lot of things. You will try new things. You will try to like adopt them, but then there will be like a little bit comeback and like setback moment. So very interesting month for you. And then as we go into the June, we have Hierophant, and this is the moment where you actually find this, new mindset. You find this stability. You find this safety. You find this like a very wise, kind of like a big teacher kind of moment, which you started as a student, and it seems like by the June you will become a teacher, a great, smart, wise teacher. Sagittarius, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026, April, May, and June. We're going to see what's overall the energy for this month, what do you need to know, be excited for, be prepared for. Let's see, Sagittarius. Already great. This card has been there for so many times, like I've seen this card so many times. Anyway, your overall energy for quarter two, meaning April, May, and June, is Prince of Cups. What a beautiful card. This is the time when everything will like quarter two will feel to you like you finally living, you finally bringing this like romantic feeling back, you finally going on dates, you going to concerts, you enjoying your life. Everything feels like this, like a very romantic movie, right? Also great time if you want to be in relationship, if you want to have some sort of dates, if you want some really romantic people to show up for you. Prince of Cups could be also the significant of person who is very romantic in your life, right? Like he might not be like necessarily like buying you groceries and help you like bring the bags into your house, but he will be making flower arrangements for you. This is that kind of energy. As we go into the April, you have Ten of Cups. satiety, that's how called. So Ten of Cups is actually a beautiful card. There is like one downside of it. It's when you over fulfilled with emotions. It's when you over fulfilled with good feelings, right? It's when it's not just 10 out of 10, it's like 11 out of 10, right? Like it's a little bit over your capacity. So think about like you go to all you can eat buffet and you eat too much. You follow something, you follow some sort of like destructive patterns, and you ate too much and you feel very heavy, and then asking you if you want dessert and you saying yes, and it's like already too much, right? Like it's good food, it's like you enjoying it, but then like it's just too much, it's just too much. So you will be experiencing a lot of joy, but find a way to be a little bit, mindful of how you consume energy, how you consume feelings, how you consume overall events, because Hierophant in May will kind of like ask you to be a little bit more wise and be a little bit more, like get into this like a monk style kind of person who's like have learned that maybe over satisfactions in your feelings is not really, sustainable, because it's great in the moment, but it's kind of like mixing too many drinks, right? Like, and mixing too many liquors. It's not gonna end up good, even if in the moment, like those like 15 minutes, you feeling completely unhinged. But what is really exciting, and you as a Sagittarius, you mirror Geminis, and Geminis also have the fortune in their June. June is going to the month when you will be surprised a lot, when universe is overall providing you with some sort of treat, right? Like universes want to treat you, universes want to spoil you, universes really want to give you this feeling of like, oh, you are the favorite one, like you are the favorite child, you are the favorite daughter, you're the favorite son, like whatever, you being favored by the universe, and there is some sort of really exciting moments that are happening with you. So it seems like it will be really interesting and joyful quarter for you. Capricorns, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026, meaning April, May, and June. We're going to see what exactly are the energies for you there, what you need to know. I'm doing my special reading here. So let's see. Let's see what is the energy there for you. Wow, you will be like you will be you will be exactly where you need to be. So your overall energy for quarter two is luxury, right? Like Four of Cups. Four of Cups is actually all about balance and stability and predictability and even stagnation in the best way possible. It seems like a lot of your emotions, a lot of your also emotional intelligence will be pretty much balanced out, right? So it will be definitely the quarter, all 3 months, when you wake up really stable, you're doing things and you feel really happy. You, again, luxury. Like what else can we say about luxury? Like it's just like everything feels so luxurious. Like you wake up and you see the world as a very abundant place. So this is overall the good energy to really move through this quarter with ease and enjoy whatever you do. And then we have Queen of Cups. So again, a lot of cups here, right? Like Queen of Cups is all about following your heart, providing love, receiving love, and overall feeling yourself again very abundant in this world, feeling yourself very protected, feeling like everything is always working out for you. It will be definitely the quarter when you will see things from like a very abundant and prosperous perspective. You just like you will be surprised like how optimistic you can actually be. Not that you're pessimistic, although Capricorns could be, but you will be surprised how optimistic you literally can be. This is crazy. This is crazy. Moving on to May, lust. You will be horny. Horny for money, for love, for physical touch, for experiences. You will be just like on and around. You will just like going for things that you want. Your eyes will be really sparkly. You will see things and you will decide to go for them. This is a really good time to overall express yourself, to show who you are, create some sort of art, right? And again, if we are talking about some sort of relationship, which is really possible using, considering all these cards, you're gonna have very spicy time. And last is also about like not having any shame. You're gonna have so much joy, and if you have problems kind of like experiencing joy or like doing nothing or like enjoying yourself, and then you immediately get some sort of guilt and shame, it's gonna go away. And we're finishing the quarter with the truth, which is four of swords. It just seems like overall is going to be very stable time in your life. It will be the time when you again, as I assume as a Capricorn, you do enjoy order. You do enjoy when things have their own place. You do enjoy when things are a little bit predictable, right? So will be exactly that. This will be the time when a lot of things will be just like in place. There will be no like surprises that throw you off the schedule. So very positive. Aquarius, this is your reading for second quarter of 2026. We're gonna see what exactly is happening with you in April, May, and June. So Let's see what's the energy there. I'm doing like my special reading and using Thoth Tarot. It's very unique and ooh. Aquarius, you are so hard to read. I'm swear. This is so hard to read. This is so hard to read. Because listen, we do have Aeon, and Aeon is kind of like a big moment of like waking up. This is a big moment of like, okay, we live in a new world. There is a new order. There is a new ways to do things, and it's kind of like you will be feeling overall throughout this quarter is that things are different. Things are different, and it's you will feel like the overall like vibration of yourself, you people around you, and Earth is really changing. And there are people who elevating their vibrations and following this race of vibrations, and they stepping into their new version of selves, right? Like Aeon is all about like, okay, this is the new world, right? Like we need to express yourself ourselves, we need to be honest with ourselves, we need to follow what's right, and we need to like have some sort of some sort of standards to ourselves, right? And there will be people that you will see who actually like decide to stay exactly where they are. So as you going up, 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 people stay where they are, and that will be the overall the time when a lot of things just like overall change. Then we have Princess of Cups. So it seems like you will be going through some sort of new emotions. It could be new relationships. It could be new overall emotional intelligence and things that you see on a different emotional level. Again, seems like those changes evoke some sort of new feelings here. But at the same time, it's a good time to show your emotional intelligence. It's a good time to show your emotional intelligence. And again, going into May, we have Hierophant, which is like all these cards are very much about. They're very much about like being wise and mature and accepting the truth and accepting the new change and the new order and like things like that, so May, it seems like it will be time for you to step into this like a very wise version of yourself and being able to just like agree with some sort of ways how universe works. And as we go into the June, you have Seven of Wands, Valor. You just standing on business. Like this is the time for you to stand on business. This is the time for you to, again, when you adopt those new ideas, when you adopt those new kind of like a set of rules for yourself and who you are and what you need to follow, right? Like you will be feeling like there is no way going back. There is no way for me to kind of like just like go back in time, right? Like we live in 21st century. We don't live in like 12th century. So with Valor, it will be also important for you to kind of like stand on it and be like, yeah, I'm doing things the new way. I'm doing things how I see will be happening in the future, and kind of be like the first of a kind here.